Ah, all right. How are you? Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Theater Breaking Through Barriers' first Virtual Playmakers Intensive, or VPL 2020 Pandemania. My name is Nicholas Viselli. I am the Artistic Director of Theater Breaking Through Barriers here in New York, and I am coming to you live from the TBTB offices high atop the Thunderdome in virtual downtown, midtown Manhattan. As you can see, it's quite deserted too. How are you all? I hope you're all well. Boy, oh boy, I'm telling you, we started our first virtual Playmakers Intensive on Monday, and here we are on Friday already. Where does the time go? It's been really an incredible experience. For those of you who are tuning in for the first time, Theater Breaking Through Barriers does this program every year called our Playmakers Intensive. And it's great because we're able to bring together a large group of artists, a group of writers, directors, and actors. And we randomly pair everybody into groups. And each group is then given 1 week, 7 days to create, rehearse, and ultimately perform a brand new play. And it's really exciting for us because first of all, we're able to work with a large group of artists, and there's a lot of collaboration, and we all have a great time with it. And at the end, we perform it before an audience, and everyone gets to see everybody else's work. But more importantly, there's this product that did not exist a week before. We have this time we have 7 shows, but we usually have like 5 or 6 shows that didn't exist the week before. So we were concerned, what are we going to do in this pandemic? How are we going to move forward? And well, here we are. We're now doing it virtually. All of the plays that we are performing are original. They're all being performed live. Okay, so this is not a pre-tape here. And they were all the plays were written to be performed on the YouTube or on the Zoom platform so that they could be streamed live. So it's really exciting, and it's a lot of fun. Tonight's show, we have a really incredible show. I'm calling today Fun Friday, and the reason I'm calling it Fun Friday is because I love this piece, and I love our writer. Nico Grelli has written for us for several years now. He started working with us a few years ago, and I have to tell you, Nico's just this true Renaissance artist. Nico writes and directs and acts and is a musician and just does everything. And whatever they do, it's always just like so well thought out. And we were just saying before, I'd love to crawl into your head and live there. It must be like an amusement park, a lot of fun. So last year, Nico wrote this piece for us called The Nether Realm Soil. Really great piece. What everyone talked about was, why don't we do a sequel to it? So Nico decided, I'm going to create a sequel. And so tonight we are going to present the second chapter of The Nether Realms Soil. It's a really great piece. It is directed by an incredible director, Kristin Heckler, and we have this amazing cast: Samantha Debicki, Stuart Green, Pamela Sabaugh, Jack Sims, just amazing actors, amazing artists. I will give you a little heads up warning. This play has some adult language and adult themes, so if you have any young ones in the room, you might want to like plug up their ears, or maybe this isn't the show for them. But I hope you will enjoy it. So ladies and gentlemen, without further ado, please sit back, relax, and enjoy Nico Grelli's The Nether Realms Soil, Chapter 2, The Shepherd Dreams of Anything. Enjoy.
In the year 2025, the wildfires spread eastward from California until the Pacific and the Atlantic were connected by flame. What isn't as well documented is, if you were ever able to step back a moment from the panic, from the heat, from the toxic air, from the loss upon loss, it was almost beautiful. The world on fire was a stunning, overwhelming, devastating thing to behold. It was a masterpiece of chaos. And when the powerful that remained seized control of the rest and proceeded to oversee their every move, and when no crops were growing, nor much hope that one day they would again, humans became easy pickings for the vampires and werewolves, for the Mothmen and the Wendigos and the Chimeras and the Golems, from whom they used to run. But there was one human who struck a deal with a vampire. If she would gather seeds from around the world while he attempted to grow life in his family's trusted soil, if she would keep vigil with her eyes that could see miles through night and fog, for overseers and fire squads ready to take any land that proved fertile, then she could in turn have his blood. But blood would soon prove more than a guaranteed daily meal. For what is it but another word for family? To paraphrase the words of this story's protagonist, as said to one unfortunate overseer who dared underestimate her, it is familiar and accurate lore that a vampire must be invited into the home of a human in order to enter. Well, it is equally, if not more accurate, that should any human enter a vampire's lawful property uninvited, they will themselves be turned. Sometimes the creature above you in the food chain is not your worst enemy. Sometimes dreams are just the memories of others that we absorb against our wills.
I hear you, lady. Better get for he.
Excuse me?
Hey, how they hanging, Winter Breeze?
Don't call me that. Remote inspection of the property is complete. You'll need to get your locks and UV perimeter lights up to regulation. By next year, all properties in the region will have motion detector cameras installed around their perimeters by Fenris technicians. I'll notify you when yours is ready.
Why all this fresh nonsense?
Creatures of the night have been leaking into some of the isolated regions. Starvation changes the brain, turns it desperate, turns it animal. And if you're already an animal, well, I'm sure you can see where I'm going with that line of logic.
I'm partial to the company of animals myself.
The problem will be contained. These are preventative measures.
Oh,
Have your bowels moved?
it's still the Alamo down there.
We need a sample tomorrow. No more delays.
How am I supposed to get it into this thing?
I don't care
I'm
how
a
you do it.
contortionist.
I don't care how you do it. Make sure you freeze it once you do.
You ain't never asked for my shit.
That is correct.
Now be honest. Is it a sex thing?
Communal living centers offer far more agency to an individual. If you disapprove of inspections, you might consider making the move.
I don't leave this land.
You'd be around people,
Sheep.
lambs of God. You know what they do, don't you?
Yeah, fuck like bunnies.
They take away the sins of the earth.
No, for us Jews, back in another plague in another time, the blood of a lamb on our doors kept the angel of death from taking our firstborn. Now, for your type, Jesus was the lamb, the firstborn of God. Do you think if Jesus had put his own blood on his own door, that God would have passed them over? Or would all the vampires back then have taken that a sign as to where the tastiest of all virgins was hiding out?
Jesus was killed by the Jews.
Jesus was a Jew.
Jesus is your savior.
Spectacles, testicles, watches, wallets, whatnot.
Explain the dirt underneath your fingernails.
I like putting my hands in my land. Keeps me sane.
And the wound in your palm?
Smashed a frame, had a picture of my boys in it. It was on their birthday. I got up in my feelings, all right? Suppose you don't know nothing about that. To have them, you gotta have your heart in your chest instead of a steam engine.
Best forget what no longer serves. When I was a child, I learned to ride a bicycle using training wheels. Once they were removed, I never thought of them again. I have felt no nostalgia for their loss. They no longer served a purpose, and they disappeared from my memory the moment they disappeared from my bicycle. Do you understand? May the past be blown away from us like ash after the great fires.
And into our lungs.
Best to forget. Sign, please.
Answer me this. Do you like what you do?
I serve, therefore I am fulfilled.
Oh, yeah. The whole lot of you goes around saying that, but do you like it?
I serve, therefore I am. Sign.
Ah, damn. Did some bitch go through?
Yes.
Look, y'all got anything I can eat besides beans, something that ain't cat food or condiments, you know, for the sake of swallowing, you know, or whatnot?
I'll see. It's unlikely.
Hard to imagine you riding a bicycle. Feel you watching, Maggie. I know you wanna wake up, but it's just not that easy.
Man? The fuck is going on? You don't live here no more.
Well, from my angle, I could say that you don't live here, not yet.
I found your body right where I'm standing.
What, here? Damn.
I had the dipshit bury you.
On account of, well, he's the one that did me in?
On account of that and for being a general infiltrating cunt bucket.
Had a feeling that it was him. You know, got his superiors have to be kept happy.
They ain't so happy now.
You done good, Maggie. I'm proud of you. My boys would be too. Let's say you put me with them, right? Out by the chicken coop.
Hold the phone before we get all cozy here. Is this another way of them overseers getting in my head? Why you want to know where I put Ben's body? Are you fucking with my brains, you fucks? I'll keep snacking on a lot of you till I'm fatter than a kitten in a milk factory.
Coast is clear, my dear. You got them all off this property and out of your head. Only overseer here is the one you got in the cellar.
They're just lined up out there at the perimeter of the farm. Dumb little sitting ducks. Used to be you could never get to them. Now they know what it's like to be hunted. Just quacking away. Huh. Oh, shit, I must be wasted. Living in your home, maybe I'm having your dreams or...
Ain't no dream, Maggie.
What do you mean?
Well, you and me got something in common now. Our human parts kicked the bucket. Now, where mine's gone, well, that's where we've gone our separate ways. But we do seem to have this.
Oh, shit. Do I see dead people?
Well, ain't quite that neither.
Damn.
Place out of time, I reckon. At least that's the sense I have of it. Place where we can be together sometimes. Oh, sure, you'll figure it out better than I ever could. Gotta go.
God damn it, Ben. I didn't ask for any of this. I ain't some farmer, some tiller of soil or whatever the fuck. I'm just a bloodsucker that lost its meal ticket.
Well, I ain't much of a meal, and you know it. You got better coming ahead of you. Protect that land.
How?
Get the dipshit to help you. He's got something inside him.
Something rotten.
Well, they make good booze out of stuff that's going rotten. Don't knock fermentation. Needs patience, care. I'm going to wear him down for as best I can on my end. You'll get him there. Never underestimate people's capacity for change.
So, like, what? You gonna haunt me now?
No. But keep a lookout for that lady in red. She's a fast one, even for your eagle eye.
Lady and what now? Ben? Ben? Oh, fuck, my head.
Oh.
Wake up, Nosferatu. It's after sundown. Suck it up. It's hard the first couple months being a vamp. Still miss all your human routines. Still got a bit of your old cravings. You can feed on some chap just had a double shot of espresso, but it ain't the same. The screaming, the begging, the mess.
I'm so...
Hungry? I'd say you and me both, princess. But I had me a smorgasbord last night of some of your former overseer colleagues. I will admit they were a bit on the aggro side of aggro dulce, but I am blessed with a palate for bitterness, see? You don't know what you're missing. I'm still a little drunk on it, if we're being honest.
Why did you do this to me?
Once you're able to sip on something other than Ben's emergency reserves, you won't miss being human one iota.
You're an iota.
Excuse me?
An extremely small amount. Something next to nothing.
Are you done, Sugar Plum? Because it's real cute, and I want you to feel like your opinion matters. Good. Now, let's get ourselves something straight. I am your maker. You hear me? And in time, you will serve and worship me as Mother Divine. It will come to you as natural as breathing did back when you had a functioning pair of lungs. And when you're ready to feed like a good girl and not on the thawed reserves of an old man who lived on cat food and fermented potato alcohol, you will feel powerful, super fucking human. Meantime, enjoy your vamp puberty and time out because you're grounded for being a complete and utter dickhead, and I want you to have a long, hard think about what you've done.
And then what?
Then we grow some motherfucking crops.
What good are crops to you?
Seeing as how we got a shortage of humans, I think the prospect of a farm growing real crops will be about the sexiest goddamn thing they ever heard. And in about 9 months, that's a whole new harvest for us nocturnals to watch grow into some delicious and nutritious, organic and cruelty-free bleeders. Either that, or you can go ahead and snack on the knock-kneed army of your former peers gathered around the perimeter of this property, knowing fuck all how to stop us, and waiting to be plucked like the fellas I just lunched on.
I'd rather starve.
Starvation changes the brain. Turns it desperate. Turns it animal. And if you're already an animal, well, I'm sure you can see where I'm going with that line of logic. But mama can't teach her baby what only experience can. TTFN, sweet child of mine. Don't let the bedbugs bite.
The shepherd dreams of anything but war, they say, but it doesn't stop the war from coming.
The fuck? Who's there?
Sometimes the dreams that come true are not your own, Maggie. And then a shadow of your future self creeps up on you in the dead of night, a pair of red eyes in the corners of your dreams, and it tells you that if you bend an inch for your lesser evolved forefathers, they will only ever ask for 2 inches more. And for hungry ghosts, you will bend like the banks of a river. You will dig deep curves into the earth, and the scars of time are all that you will have to account for what you've done. You were not meant to be a digger of holes in a land of holes.
I know how that song goes. It also goes, I got a hand, so I got a fist, so I got a plan. It's the best I can do. Now we'll say it's in God's hands. But God don't always have the best goddamn plans, does he?
Smart. Such a waste. Your gifts for their purposes. I know you want to think that you are doing this for our kind, but ask yourself, is this your dream or is it his?
Ben said to watch out for you. Because you're dangerous.
To him.
Ben's dead. Lady, I'm telling you, he's dead.
Might want to check on your guest.
No. No, 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 no. Where did he? How did he?
We're done, Seth.
Well, there you go, everyone. As you can hear, we we are done. Oh, wow. I hope you guys enjoyed that as much as I did. It's such a great piece. I'm telling you, like there's just, you just see this whole other world that you just really dive into. And it kind of, I love the whole post-apocalyptic and how it messes with your brain. That's Nico, you know, just, I don't know how they do it. Nico just is amazing. So again, thank you guys so much for joining us. Again, I want to thank our entire company tonight. That would be Heckler, our director, Samantha Debicki, Stuart Green, Pamela Sabaugh, Jack Sims, all such incredible artists. You know, I was saying before to the company, we're really excited because we didn't know how this whole virtual thing was going to turn out. It's all new to us. We're still making mistakes. There's all little technical glitches. A mic is left on, a face pops up, you know, all these things. But that's all part of doing this. This is all sort of, you know, it's live and that's sort of fun. But the spirit that we have when we do live theater is preserved and it is brought here. So that's why I feel this is really exciting. So we're really, really happy about this. And I only have nothing but great things to say to everyone, to all of our other shows, and of course our company tonight. Now, I just want to tell you about tomorrow's play. Tomorrow night, we are going to be streaming at 7:30 on YouTube, and we actually have live captioning for that. So if you need captioning, go to that show. And then at 8:15, we'll be back here to stream our next show. If you like it, if you like our shows, see them twice. Come on. It's the best price. You can't beat the price. Tomorrow night's show is a really great piece. Again, sort of in, how can I say, we're still in another realm, okay? So tomorrow we are going to be presenting the play Presence by Sophia Levitsky-Weitz, and it is directed by the incredible, legendary Everett Quinton. And the cast will be Alyssa Chase, Brie Klauser, Melissa Jennifer Gonzalez, and Melanie Porci. So I really hope you'll join us. If you like what you saw tonight, please do us a favor. Just like us or love us, or just make sure that you sign up for our page, and make sure that you're subscribing to us. Tell your friends. If you really, really love us, go to our website. Go check us out at tbtb.org. You'll be able to see everything that we're up to, everything that we're doing. And if you really, really like us, all you have to do is at the top of the homepage of tbtb.org, just click on the little donate button, and you can support us and just be a partner in the work that we do. We're really just so happy about it. So I want to bring back our entire company of tonight's feature for you. We have Pamela Sabaugh. We've got Stuart Green. Come on in, you guys. Come in. Where are you? Oh, okay. Oh, there's Jack Sims. There's Samantha Debicki. Oh, so beautiful. Oh my God. And I don't know if Nico's around. Nico, our writer. And of course, oh, there you go, Kristin, Heckler, our incredible director. On behalf of all of us, I just want to say thank you again for tuning in. Come back and see us again tomorrow. And again, stay safe and healthy. Good night, everybody.
Good night.